This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Stick around to find out how you can get up to 6 additional months for free. Greetings, Vernissage here. With the release of Season 5 of Halo Infinite, I saw a lot of people on Twitter posting their tier list of basically every single helmet from Halo Infinite. You know, seeing as all the helmets now work on every core. So I figured it was time the art of Halo, me, made my own. And like I've said in previous videos, Halo Infinite has some of my favorite helmets, but it also has some of my least favorite helmets. I wanted to take a look at every single helmet because honestly I haven't even thought this through entirely. Like, I don't know exactly where I'll put everything, so it's gonna be just as interesting for me. But yeah, you can agree or disagree or agree to disagree, whatever you feel like. Let me know your rankings, maybe not the entire rank. And also, before we begin, as some of you know, I have actually ranked some of these helmets, and I did actually redesign some of them in those videos. But in this video, it'll strictly be just ranking helmets, because one, you know, takes a whole lot of time, and with Christmas time just around the corner, I didn't feel like I had all the time in the world. But at the same time, I feel like that would be just, you know, a slog to get through. But yeah, without further ado, let's begin. And we begin with what I like to call the Enforcer helmet. But I'm not exactly sure it's supposed to be the Enforcer, but I believe that's what the inspiration for it is. I think the only thing that's holding it back is, like, you know, it's very much 90-degree angles. I would like to see something more exciting with the shapes here, but I think this is a great helmet. I'd probably put it somewhere between A and B. I did actually just put it on my hazmat armor core, which looks amazing, especially with its attachment. I have a cat here, can you not? But yeah, probably let's put it at A right now. And we'll see if it's high A or low A, probably low. Aerosol, cat's helmet. Never been a huge fan. I'm probably gonna put it around C. Akis or GRD, I think it's called. It's a bit, you know, out of my comfort zone, I think, but I think it's dope because it kind of reminds me of a Bionicle helmet, which I love. Hint, hint. I'd probably put it high C, I think, or B. I'd probably put it low B, by the way. Anubis, one of the best helmets in the game, in my opinion. I wore it for like half a year. I got sick of it, but it's still incredible. Not the highest S, but it's definitely S. Now, dude, we start with like the best ones. This is probably, honestly, it's probably not the best one. We'll see which one ends up in top. But the Arteus helmet, if it wasn't for the teeth on the visor, this would definitely be on the top, like all the way up there. But I think the teeth, like being a permanent feature of the visor, is to its own detriment, because this helmet is incredible. It's just a bit too, it just kind of seems like the Emil helmet, which it doesn't look bad. It's just a bit too edgy for me, but I still wear it a lot because I think it's incredible. Now, let's see, what's this called? Aviator. I loved it in Halo 4 and 5. Still love it here. Probably A. It's just something about it. It's a bit, maybe too round, maybe too big or something. Like the mandible looking pieces down here are my favorite. But other than that, I think it's incredible. Now, onto what I kind of see as, you know, a weird remix of the, what's it called? The CQB. But it really doesn't live up to it, in my opinion. I'd probably say down here, because I remember like redesigning this and I didn't have to do much with it for me to like it. Now this one, now we're entering territory where I don't know the names. I have no idea. I'm actually not very interested in the fracture course. This is, well, I mean, they're all gonna be kind of down here, unfortunately. That's just kind of who I am. I'm boring, I know. But this is probably one of the higher ones. Like, this still looks pretty good. It's probably pretty high D tier, I'd say. Now this one, it has like some attachment which makes it look pretty good. Like it gives it sort of, you know, like separated eyes, which is very interesting. But like the base helmet isn't very interesting for me at all. It's kind of like Emil's helmet with like an actual skull. I don't really like visors which go too far. I kind of like my visors, you know, smooth, more or less. You know, for the attachment, I'll put it like a low C tier. Now, the Cavallino is, I don't know. It's weird because it kind of has the same issue as the Halo 4 and 5 Recruit helmet, which is like one of the best helmets in those games. But it's kind of brought down by the fact that it's, you know, the Recruit helmet. It's like the first helmet, so you kind of get sick of it. That's kind of what I feel about this one. I'm kind of sick of it, but I think it looks really good. I'd probably have to put it high A tier, like very high A tier, because I think it's a really good Halo helmet. Just doesn't live up to S tier in my opinion. Now moving on to one of the greats, the Scout helmet or the Sealox. This is definitely S tier as well. I've always loved this helmet. In Halo 4 and 5 looked great. Here it looks incredible. It works really well for the Mark 7 core. But yeah, I'd have to put it up here, probably in this order. Now this is actually interesting because I said I'd probably put like the fracture cores down here. But this is a helmet I really like because honestly, if it wasn't for like some aspects of this would be like one of the best EVA style helmets we've seen in my opinion. I just, you know, I wouldn't have this thing on the top here. I could go without that, but other than that, I think it's really good for a fracture core helmet. So yeah, probably bottom C tier still. You know what? Probably there. Fuck you. Now onto Carter's helmet or the Commando. This is also like one of the best. It's hard because like I've always loved this so much, this helmet, but I never really want to wear it. It's weird because like it doesn't really. God, I'm so deep. It doesn't feel like me, you know? Like it's the same with the Sealox. Like I love that helmet. It just doesn't really fit my personality somehow. I sound like a pretentious douchebag. But yeah, this is like one of the best. I'd probably put it S tier. Probably kind of low S tier, but still one of the best. CQB it's a weird one because I feel like a lot of people could put it like down here. I'd probably have to put it up here. I don't know. It's not, I wouldn't say it's the best looking. You know, I kind of vibe with it. The visor is just, I don't know, it's just so dope. And it's, you know, it's very nostalgic for me, seeing as I loved it in Halo 3. So yeah, I'd probably put it up there. Now I'm embarrassed because for some reason I can't remember what this one is called. I forget things. But it's, you know, it's one of the better Halo Reach helmets, I'd say. So I'd probably put it up here. It's just, it's kind of basic, for lack of a better term. Not super interesting, but it doesn't have to be. It's a good helmet. I'd say bottom A tier. Now Enigma, I think it's called. I'd probably put that. I don't know. It's a bit too chunky for me. Kind of like the round, almost ODST vibe to it, but it's a bit too big. Probably down at B tier. Emil's helmet. I mean, it's cool. Looks pretty sick. Just a bit cringe. Probably B tier. EVA. Oops. EVA. Emil, but better. This used to be my go-to helmet. I love this helmet, but I think it was more like I kind of just chose that helmet one day and I kind of said, you know, this is my thing now. Then I realized I don't love it. I think it's really cool. It's just not that interesting. But you know, it's pretty cool with EVA. Come on. Firefall, also one of the greats. I'd probably go there. I'd say it's like the first time we actually see like a proper, you know, Spartanized ODST helmet in a way. It just looks like a perfect blend of a Spartan helmet and a ODST helmet. So yeah, one of the best ones. George's helmet. This is one I touched on in my Halo Reach helmet tier list. The small notches on his nose piece, like forehead piece. I just don't love it. It kind of brings it down a little, but let's say I'd probably say high B tier. Now this. Is this Hasop or am I confusing it with this one? I think this is Hasop. One of the better Halo Reach helmets, but still, I don't know. I don't love the mouthpiece that much, so I'd have to go B tier, somewhere around there. I think what I think is like the base, whatever it's called, fracture core. I don't know, kind of boring. Probably like high F tier. Honestly, well, okay, low D tier. We have some stinkers down there, don't worry. Now, what is it, ISO, ISD, something? Probably around Enigma, I'd say. JFO, Kiwi, my Discord mod is gonna kill me, but actually it isn't that bad. I don't hate this helmet at all. I just think it's a bit boring in the visor department. Probably say around there. Actually, I'm sorry, there. And next up, Surfshark VPN. And Surfshark is, without a doubt, S tier. Let me tell you why. If you're watching this video, then chances are you're online. What Surfshark, the sponsor of today's video, does is it encrypts all the information sent between your device and the internet. which keeps your personal data protected from big companies and cybercriminals. Surfshark can also be used to access content which normally isn't available for you. For example, the other day I wanted to watch the Halo movie, which isn't really a Halo movie, but kinda is a Halo movie, District 9. However, it wasn't available on Netflix in my region, nor is it in the US. But with a simple click of a button, I connected to a UK location. And would you look at that, there it is. And for us gamers, Surfshark not only hides your IP on Discord and chats, but it also stops ISPs from throttling your data, improving your speeds, which would normally be limited. And Surfshark actually has no limit when it comes to the number of devices you can connect to with your account, which really sets Surfshark apart from their competition. So, by clicking the link in my pinned comment or in the video's description, and entering my promo code WTAH, you can get up to 6 additional months for free. I've been using Surfshark for a while now, and I've had a wonderful experience with it, so I can't recommend it enough. Huge thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring this video. Now let's continue with the tier list. Fracture, probably, well, it's one of the better ones. I'd say up here. Actually, in front of that. This one, however, is actually pretty cool. It's pretty dope. Let's put it there. First F, I'm sorry. This, I'm not even gonna try and remember the name because it's weird. Like really close from being like up here, but it still looks really good. Like especially on Mark 7, I think it looks incredible. Around here, the Locust helmet. It's kind of the same thing as Emil. You know, it's badass. Not much more than that. Let's put that behind GRD actually. Now, okay, so this is interesting. Mark 5B. This used to be like, you know, I'd probably put it up here before. But something happened with the introduction of cross-core helmets. I put this on my Mark 7 core and I just fell in love with it. It kind of has this like, you know, cold protocol helmet vibe to it. Because I kind of have like a grayish coating with this, so I kind of look like that Spartan from the cover. I don't know, it just, putting it on the Mark 7 core just made me fall in love with it. So I'd probably say like all the way up there right now. Because like, right now, it's like one of my favorite helmets. Again, if the teeth weren't on Artea's, that'd definitely be above it. But I don't know. Just on Mark 7, it looks incredible. On Mark 5B, it looks kind of, you know, recruitish, seeing as that's the recruit helmet for Halo Reach. But yeah, it's incredible. Mark 5, amazing. For some reason, I don't really vibe with, you know, wearing it myself. But it's definitely like one of the best ones. It's such a great take on the classic Mark V design. And Mark 6, you know, it's Chief. You're kind of bored of it now. But yeah, the Reach version, very similar to Halo 3's version, just, you know, has the black brim. Probably there. Mark 7 is definitely F. No, I'm just kidding. Holy shit. It's like up here. Yeah, I'd probably put it there. Like the thing is, Mark 7 and Mark 5B, they're both very similar. Mark 7 just goes all in on a sharp design, while Mark 5B goes a bit more soft. And right now I'm feeling, you know, a bit more soft. Now, Mark 5 Zeta is, I've said it before, but it's not my favorite for some reason. I know a lot of people love this helmet. Maybe I don't like it just, you know, because I want to be different. I don't know what it is. Probably part of it is the name. It doesn't really live up to Mark 5 in my opinion. I don't know. The visor is a bit too narrow. The top part is very, you know, weird and flowy in a weird way. Yeah, I don't love it. But I want to be fair. I don't want to put it down here just because I want to, you know, be a hipster. Let's put it maybe actually bottom B tier. That's like as high as I can go. The Morgan helmet, it's weird because like I was so hyped for it, and I still love it. I just think it looks a bit weird in this game. Like, I love the concept art it's based off of, and I think it's a really good, like, interpretation of that. But I don't know if it's, like, the placement of the helmet on the head that's weird, or if it's just, like, some of the proportions. It's definitely, like, up here somewhere. I'd probably say, like, around there. Well, let's put it there. It's still really good. It's just, I don't know, it's probably because I expected so much, so you're bound to be a bit disappointed, but it looks good. The Reach ODST is definitely really good. Like, I like the Firefall more. I'd probably have to put it around here. I just realized you can't see that, but don't worry about it. How many do we have left? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, speedrun. I mean, pretty boring. Probably there. Oh, let's put it up here maybe. Kind of EOD, but not really, but it kind of looks like EOD when you have the helmet attachment on. I don't love it. Probably down here. I don't love this. It would be fine with like a different visor, but I don't like the visor. Probably put it down here. Reach Recon is... I'm probably gonna piss off a lot of people, but it's so close to being the best helmet ever, because I love Recon with all my heart, especially the Halo 3 version. That's the best one, hands down. I like this helmet so much. It's just a bit too small and too thin. I don't know. It doesn't look very comfortable. It looks way too cramped. This weird ass helmet, kind of hideous. I'm sorry. The Scout helmet from Halo Reach looks really good. Probably A tier. It's not my favorite, but it's cool. Now this helmet, if it was just like the base helmet, I'd probably say like down here. But seeing as you can have the attachment on it, you know, the like the night vision goggles, I probably have to put it up here. This one, I mean, it's interesting. I don't know. Down there. Soldier is weird because, like, in a way, I kind of like the Halo 4 one better, but now I'm not so sure. Well, probably high B tier though. Yeah, let's put it there. Now the new Gungnir, is it called Stormfront? Maybe, I think. I don't love the base helmet, but with the attachment, you know, it's the Gungnir. Never been my cup of tea. Probably lower C tier. Now this one, what's it called? Strybog or something. Seeing as Eklund, who's a Swede, wears this, I have to put this pretty high. No, but I like it. I think it's interesting how the visor kind of protrudes a bit. That's like something we've never really seen before, so I want to put it pretty high up. You know, I like EVA helmets, but it doesn't look incredible. It looks pretty good. I'd say high B tier. Now, Halo Infinite's version of the Recon helmet. I've never loved this, unfortunately. I know some people do. I just, you know, it's the proportions. I'm just used to the Halo 3 version, and this just looks weird, in my opinion. It's a bit too straight. I did redesign it for my tier list of those helmets, which I think looked better in my opinion, but you know, that's just me. Yeah, probably around here. Put it there. This is called like the ULLR or something. I want to put it kind of high up because it's interesting, but it's also a bit weird. Basically, the air assault, it's a bit too tall. Probably down here somewhere. War Master is fucking dope, honestly. Yeah, it's gotta be up here somewhere. It's a bit too mean for my taste, but still looks incredible, so I gotta put it there. Okay, so the Fracture Locust helmet, not my jam, but it's pretty dope. The Svesta is interesting. Again, I like EVA helmets, but it's a bit too smooth for me. Probably have to put it behind the EVA from Reach though. Okay, so basically Fracture ODST. I mean, looks fine, gets bonus points because it's ODST, but doesn't look that good. Athlon looks really good. It looks a bit weird on the model. It's placed like a bit too far back on the head, but still looks really good. So I'd have to say probably lower A tier somewhere around there. This SPI helmet, I don't really like it. It's probably one of the worst ones in my opinion here, I'd say. Another one I don't really like, probably a bit higher, still there somewhere. This one, not so good. I'd probably put that down here. This is like one of the less worse helmets from this core. It's still probably around here, probably all the way up there actually. Deadeye is interesting. Not my cup of tea, but you know, it has like this cool visor shape to it. That's probably B tier. It's probably like down around here, down there. Another SPI, it's fine. I don't know, I don't like the dots on the visor. Probably there. This I don't like at all, actually. I want to like it. I like the concept art. I just don't think it translated well into 3D. I don't know. Probably lower actually, down there somewhere. I mean, obviously not my cup of tea. Probably like all the way down here. Yeah. Another SPI. I think it would look a lot better with the visor not being segmented, but you know, it kind of takes away the unique part of it. But yeah, I'd probably say probably just below that. Now this one. This is a weird one because I know a lot of people love this helmet, and I kind of do too. But it's like the same with Mark V Zeta. I don't know why, but I don't really get the hype that much. Because, like, if I were to redesign it slightly, I think it would look really good. I'm not saying I'm a better helmet designer than whoever designed this. I just mean, like, for me, I'd probably change a few things. I don't love the mouthpiece. I think it looks a bit too blocky, like, kind of just, like, placed on there. The visor is fine, but I don't love the lines. The top looks a bit short. I don't know, it's like these small things, like, it looks good. It kind of misses the mark for me. I'm probably gonna get crucified for this, but yeah, I mean, it's better than these ones. I'd probably say, like, up here, I think. Oh. Yeah, okay. Right there. This one, I mean, it looks fine with a helmet attachment, but without it, it doesn't look very good in my opinion. Like all the way down here, I'd say. This one is fine, I guess. Like, there. Now the base SPI looks really good. Maybe a bit, you know, bland, but doesn't change the fact that it looks really good. So obviously it has like the, you know, it looks like a bald guy, but I don't care. I mean, bald guys are cool, so probably top of A tier. Another SPI, I don't love this one. I like this one more than I feel like I should like it, because I don't love just like, you know, a dotted visor. But I think it looks fine actually. It doesn't look like it doesn't fit in. Fits in just fine. Probably around there. Not my favorite SPI. I guess like around here. No, let's put it there. Security, I mean, it gets a point just because it's like so bold, but not gonna lie, I don't love security. I like Halo 5's version of it. That looks really good. But I mean, this is fine. It's just not my cup of tea. Let's put it there. Okay, so what's basically the Seeker redesign? I mean, it looks better than the original Seeker, I think, but it isn't meant for, you know, Mark 7, so it doesn't really fit in. You know, it isn't supposed to fit in perfectly. But yeah, I'd probably say down here. It looks better than I thought it would do. A classic SPI helmet, which I think could have been done better, but it still looks good, so I'd probably put it A tier. Just kind of low A tier, somewhere around there. Another SPI helmet I don't really love, probably down here. Kind of EOD version of the SPI, kind of don't really like it at all. Down here. This one is weird but bold. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Let's put it there. This one doesn't look good at all, I'm sorry. I mean, it's interesting, it's just not my cup of tea. This one is kind of cool, probably there. Don't like the mouthpiece, kind of ruins it. Down here. Well, let's not be afraid of the F tier. Let's put it down here. The grunt helmet, basically. I mean, it's fun. Come on, put it like here. This doesn't look like a helmet. What the fuck? Honestly, like down there, I'm sorry. This is fine. I don't love it. It's fine for a base helmet, but yeah, probably up there. This one, I can't really remember seeing before. I mean, I don't know. In front of that. Weird shaped helmet. I mean, no. Never seen this before. Looks pretty cool, I guess. I mean, looks fine for a hazmat helmet. Probably around there. Looks okay, I guess. Down there. Now, the hazmat themed Mark 6 is obviously like my favorite from hazmat. It's still not top tier. Like, it's not up here, but it's probably B tier. Somewhere around here, I think. This one is weird, but kind of interesting. Put it down there. This one is interesting. And that's about it. That's fine, I guess. I'm not very enthusiastic of these hazmat helmets. Ooh, okay, now I have some like upcoming helmets. Some of these at least. I guess this is like supposed to be a Santa helmet. Like that's the only place we've seen it, like with the Santa armor coating. Honestly, I kind of like the way they went with this, because like it looks weird. You know, it kind of looks like it's Santa themed. But at the same time, I don't know, it kind of works on its own too, so I want to give props for that. But yeah, probably around here. And this one, which turns into like a bat or like a cat looking helmet, I think with the attachment it looks pretty cool. Kind of like a Black Panther looking helmet. But other than that, I don't know, it's fine. Probably C tier. Somewhere around here, I think. Oh man, the upcoming like helmets from the Halo TV series. Say what you will about the series, but like the art department from that series just knocked it out of the park. I think this helmet is actually like from the Halo Infinite concept art book. I'm not sure if it was specifically made for the TV series or maybe it was made for Halo Infinite to begin with. Nonetheless, it looks really good. It's definitely my favorite from that series. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go S tier, probably around here. This one, kind of a new helmet. It's fine. I don't know. Not my cup of tea, but it looks okay. B tier, I guess. EOD, but without the attachment on the bottom, as seen from the TV series. I think this is really dope. I don't know if I like it more than the original EOD, though. You kind of miss the most noticeable part of that design, but it looks good. Like up here, I think. This is actually one I think I'm in the minority here. This is like one of those helmets that's like, I'd never wear it myself. I don't love how it looks, but for some reason I kinda do. It's a bit too crazy for me, but at the same time I really like it. Up here, actually. This one, I don't really care for it. D tier. This is an interesting one for Mark 7. I feel like it takes a lot of inspiration from the Mark 5B, but it doesn't live up to that hype at all, in my opinion. It looks okay. It just looks, I don't know, I don't like how the visor is like way down there. I kind of would like it a bit more in the center of the helmet, but it looks okay. I guess B tier, like down here. Now, the best character from the Halo TV series. But yeah, Kai's helmet is one of the best ones from the series too, but it just doesn't live up to Riz's helmet. So probably down here at A tier, I'd say. Well, probably higher A tier. Put it like there. This helmet, I kind of want to put the fucking S tier just because of the helmet. No, but like, I appreciate it doing something interesting. I just kind of wish we got a normal EVA kind of visor, you know? Because like the bottom part of this helmet looks really good. It's just, you know, it's hard to love it. But yeah, the visor is way too out there. This one, which is based on the Halo 3 pilot helmet, looks really cool. It's not my cup of tea because I think it looks, I don't know, it's just a bit too round and not very interesting in my opinion. It doesn't look like a Spartan helmet to me, which is fine. But yeah, I just think it's a bit too clean in some places. It's probably mid B tier somewhere. Probably around there. This one, I kind of liked this at first, but now I really don't. I don't know. It would just look better without the thing in the, like the thing blocking the visor. I don't know why it's there. Bottom C tier, I think. Now the original Gungnir. I don't think this version was in Halo Reach, right? Like without the attachment. I could be wrong, but I don't remember that. But I think it looks better than Stormfront, like Halo Infinite's version of it. So it gotta be above that. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Gungnir to begin with. I guess around here, probably. Now the Floodified EVA helmet. I don't know where to put these, because like, I don't want to wear a disease, you know? No hate towards it. I don't want that on my Spartan, personally. I think it's only fair to like put it next to EVA. And I guess while we're doing that, we can just like go on with these ones. Well, I don't know. Now I'm not so sure, because I don't want to put this up in S tier, because that's just wrong. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I'm probably gonna put these. I don't know. Let's put these bottom C tier, seeing as I don't really want that on me. Wait, is this another Mark 5B? Halo Reach security. I said that in my Halo Reach helmet ranking video, but I've never liked this helmet, like this version of the helmet specifically at all. I just think it looks way too round. But I could be wrong, but I feel like they kind of redesigned it a bit. I feel like it's a bit more angular, and I'm not saying I made this happen, but it kind of resembles a bit more the version I made, the way I redesigned it. I could be wrong, but I think it looks better now than before. So I'd probably have to put it probably high B tier, actually. Yeah, somewhere around there. Now, classic EOD from Halo Reach. Obviously a dope-ass helmet. Again, nothing I really want to wear, but it looks really good. So I'd probably have to put it up here. Now, the operator helmet is, you know, this is definitely a helmet I've seen a lot of requests for, seeing as it wasn't in Halo Infinite for a good while. I'm glad it's here. It's just, you know, I don't know. It's kind of like EVA, but not really. It's fine. Probably bottom A tier. Now, this is actually one of the better fracture helmets, in my opinion. It looks interesting. I'd probably put it high D tier. Now, my god. You know what? Let's place it higher just because, like, seeing as you can make yourself a banana now. Around there. That's fine. This looks pretty dope, I guess. Bottom D tier. This doesn't look good at all, I'm sorry. This is a bit weird. Is that an SPI helmet? I don't know why that's SPI, but okay. But yeah, again, I don't really like these type of visors. That's a bit too much for me. I'd probably say, yeah, probably D tier. Like, yeah, low D tier. This is also an upcoming helmet. Looks really good. I haven't seen much of it before. I mean, we'll have to wait and see like what it actually looks like when you see it for real. But right now, I'd probably have to say, like, probably low B tier. Now this one I actually bought because I wanted the Halo 3 sniper, but I don't like this at all. Probably down here. Another new one looks fine. I don't know. Probably C tier. Now this is actually one I'm looking forward to. Kind of reminds me of a Titanfall helmet, which you know that's an instant win. It's hard to say right now, but I'd probably say yeah, it's definitely A tier. Say maybe around here. This it has a roof for a head down here. Now for the remaining cores, we have the Mark 6 Gen 3 core. I can't not put it up here. I don't know. Yeah, let's put it right there. And the Mark 5 core, you know, it looks way too good to not put up here. Probably have to put it higher. It's just such a breath of fresh air, you know, seeing a well-made new rendition of the Mark 5. These ones, I don't know. I guess we can put them here too. And there it is. That's the entire list. I mean, I do feel kind of boring, you know, putting all the like Mark 7 and Mark 5B helmets up here and all the Fracture helmets down here, but that's just kind of, you know, how it goes. I like Halo for, you know, what it started with. I'm not much for these, you know, helmets that kind of intentionally go out of the comfort zone. But yeah, Mark 5B is apparently the best helmet right now. But yeah, that's about it. Cue the outro. I want to thank my Spartan 2s. That One Guy, Diehard Colt 3, Ripcorded, Azorus, Desu, The Lenster 2.0, Coden Wash, Captain Waffles, Poison Ebony 666, and Steven Ryder. My Spartan 3s, Frogtrotch, Jordan Downey, and Rogue Robot Studios. And my Spartan 4, Liam Fitzpatrick. If you liked this video, give it a like. If not, a dislike. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I wish you all the best, and take care. Vernissage, out.